Hey guys, welcome to another video on my channel. In today's video we are going to be taking a look at the Carnage with Ember and Ancile. So some of you guys have been asking me to do a video on this because I guess if you only have one Ember weapon, what are your options? I'm going to be showing, or actually by the time you see this video you would have seen some builds, at least for the Leo. The Lancelot is the other one. This guy's he's trying to get this beacon here, but I already have it. He's running the shock train weapon. So I actually have no dash bots in my lineup right now, so it's going to be interesting to see how well we do. I do have that Ember weapon, but only one of them. Let's see, this guy's getting hit by Trebs it seems, and we are losing our left beacon. It would have actually been ideal if he was on the left side. That way he could stop them. Let me see if I can get some shots in on these guys, because they are within that 500 meter range. So yeah, I do have the Carnage Ember in my lineup. So one thing that I like about it is that you have the energy shield of the Carnage and the Ancile shield. So it takes a while to actually break that if you are dealing with rockets. However, if you're not dealing with rockets and you're dealing with plasma, it's a different story, because your Carnage would basically just melt under all that plasma or even energy weapons. So you have to be very careful when you are using that kind of build. You've got to really make sure that you stick to cover. In a map like this, let's just say you've got to you got to pray a lot because on a map like Canyon, the other team's running like shock trains, Zeus, geckos, Trebs. It doesn't take long before you get taken out by those weapons if you're in a Carnage, because the Carnage itself doesn't even have that much health either. So I managed to take that guy out. Let me see if I can move across here and wear this guy out here. I think he's in a dock. I don't know, it's hard to tell. When I'm playing on my phone, everything seems a lot smaller. So, actually I shouldn't say seems, it is a lot smaller. You've got a Fury back here with Zeus. So I'm trying to see if I can move a little bit closer. And this is domination mode. I was playing on Beacon Rush, but the thing with Beacon Rush, there's a lot of players with dash. And since I don't have any dash in, I figured this might be a better choice. I'm trying to corner shoot this guy. Oh geez, that's actually doing a lot of damage. Even his weapons are popping off. So he's keeping his distance, but I'm gonna try to see if I can maybe corner shoot here. Because there is that Fury, so if I can corner shoot him, maybe when he fires, then I get behind the building here. And then when he fires, then, or the hill, when he fires, then I kind of move a little bit out so I can fire all my punishers. So he's trying to get an angle in on me. Trying to see if I can get an angle on this guy, because I think he's got Columbus and stuff. So I'm trying to corner shoot and get that damage in. I've lost a weapon, but this guy is very vulnerable. I'm down to 7,000 health. Oh gosh. Yeah, that should take me out, I think. Oh no, maybe it didn't. I'm still alive. Well, lucky. Actually, you know what? I can probably get this guy with 2 punishes. See if we can try weigh him down. Oh, finally went down, but that was a lot of damage that I did. So I'm taking a look around to see what they have. They have a guy, or 2 of them with Columbus, I think, and pins. And I think now I will roll out my Carnage here. So let's see if I can get within range. I have to really watch out for that. The one player there has Trebs. So yeah, you got to be very careful of Trebs. Very careful of any kind of plasma weapons, Tarans, Magnums. So this guy here would have a lot of trouble taking me out, because the energy shield's very strong on this build. So at least, so you can see how that guy is hitting me, but you can see the health that I'm losing is actually from the Zeus that was to my left side. So I got to be careful of that. These guys are going to be coming around here. Trying to delay this push a bit. And I'm trying to take him out. But I'm also trying to get this beacon here. So it's taking a while for them to break my shield. But notice how the Zeus went all the way through. So you got to be very careful of that. And now we have plasma. So I'm trying to see if I can corner shoot here. Still taking a lot of damage though. Trying to corner shoot. I think I'm gonna go down. So I think that was probably, you know, one of the best moments in terms of footage to show you guys. Like, the Carnage doesn't survive for very long, and I've said this before, even with the double embers. When you're dealing with a lot of players with plasma, you go down very, very fast, and that's something that you have to be mindful of. Kind of moving down the side here. This guy is, he's watching me. So he is getting within range. I think he wanted to try to get to the side there. You know what? I'm gonna go for this guy here, because I'm gonna have to protect this beacon, and I don't want him to get it. So I'm just gonna keep my shield up. Wait a minute, did he crash? He's just standing there. I don't know if he crashed or what happened. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run another game, probably, so that I can get, you know, some more footage of the Carnage, and we'll see how well we do there. I'm getting, jeez, this guy's getting a lot of damage in on me. Let's put my shield up. I don't know what this player's in, but I'm getting hit by Splash on the right side. Yeah, he's in a Plasma Griffin. Okay, so I think I'm gonna roll out with my Lancelot with Thunder and Tarans. Actually, prior to me getting the dash bots, even when I did get the dash bots, and I was a little bit short on running like a full dash bot hanger, I actually ran this particular build because I found it very effective. Trying to get within range of this guy here. What makes us so deadly is really the plasma. Kind of moving to the side here because there's a player who wants to get this beacon, and I don't think he sees me just yet. There we go. I wanted to hit him when he was out into the open like that, because that's when the plasma does its job. But they managed to get into a center though, so that's not good. This game's very close though. Just got to see how I'm going to play this. I don't know where my teammates are. I'm going to need some help here. And I think my Lancelot shield is busted up. So yeah, I'm going to try to see if I can do another game. Hopefully I can be a little bit more successful with the Carnage, with Ember. But, you know, I wanted to show you the weaknesses of it. No point me showing footage, like great footage of the Carnage with Ember and Ancile, when in reality it actually doesn't do that well. Trying to see if I can knock down this guy's shield at least. He's still going to end up taking me out, but if I can knock down his shield, at least he doesn't have a shield to work with. So now, let's just see. I think we're going to end up losing this. We've only got 20 seconds. Very close game. The beacon bar is pretty close. If we were to get that center beacon, I think it might help a little bit, but it's, yeah, not enough time. Let's try to get some more damage in before the game ends. Ooh, That actually did a lot of damage. So let's see how we stacked up here. So I think actually the majority of my damage was actually done with that Punisher Griffin. You could see how quickly my Carnage, in terms of how vulnerable it was around center. Yes, you do have the energy shield to block rockets, Orkans, Pinatas, Columbus Pins, Tridents. You can block that. The problem is, in high level play, a lot of players run Plasma. Plasma being Tarans and Magnums, or they run the Zeus weapon, or they have shock trains, which just makes things a little bit worse. But the other three, the Tarans, Magnums, and the Zeus, or even Geckos and Trebs, those weapons in particular will go right through this Carnage, the shield of the Carnage. So even if you have the energy shield and you have the Ancile shield, it's going to go through anyways. And because you only have one Ember weapon, to actually do damage, I don't really see this working well in high level play. Maybe in the lower leagues it might work. But I think what I'm going to do now is I am going to run a second game, and I'm going to try to see if I can get good footage showing you the potential of this bot. But I did want to show you the vulnerabilities of this bot too, because it's very easy to show this bot or this build doing really well, but I think it's important for you to know what are the weaknesses. And I think that's important. So let's get down to game number 2. Okay, so we have spawned in on Powerplant map for round number 2. This is actually an ideal map for the Carnage with the Ancile and the Ember. So hopefully we do well here. I'm going to start off with a Fury Trident. And I'm going to see if maybe I can shoot down the corridor, whatever you want to call this, straight ahead here, leading to that gap area. So if I can get some damage in with this, that would be great. And I did switch up my lineup quite a bit actually. So I have a Fury Trident in. I have a Dock with Orkans. Trying to see if I can hit that player way back there. I thought maybe I'd be able to clear that building, but it looked like my Tridents hit it. Let's see, what do we have here? I think that Carnage has I think he has Zeus. Trying to see if I can maybe hit this player here, take him out, help my teammate out. It's actually been a while since I've run the Fury Trident. I was running this actually for quite a while, and then obviously, the Lancelot era came to being, and everyone started running Lancelots. So this build actually wasn't that great unless you had guys with like Punishers or something. Ooh, that guy got lasered down. So okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a couple more shots with this build, and then I am going to switch it up for the Carnage. I think that's a Rhino that I hit. Trying to see, it looks like a Rhino. I think he's got pins or something, so I'm going to try see if I can hit him with Tridents here, maybe even take him out. That should do some damage. I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch to my Carnage and see if we can get some really good footage here for you guys. See how well this Carnage performs on Powerplant map. It's actually an ideal map for this build, just because you have two energy shields really. You have the Carnage one and you have the Ancile. Need to try to see if I can get into this gap. I'm actually not sure what this guy's got. Let me just lock onto him just in case. He has a Zeus. So you can see here it's going all the way through his shield. But mind you, he has a counter to what I have too. Because that Zeus can go all the way through. Can go all the way through my shield. Even though I have two energy shields that go all the way through. And this guy, I'm not sure what he's in. But let's go ahead and let's see if we can get this beacon and then move down below. And take this guy out from below here. So he's in an Lancelot. See if we can take him out. I'm actually moving back just a little bit so that his Tarans hit the structure in front of me here. And I haven't taken any damage yet, but I think I'm going to be taking damage soon. So I managed to take him out. And we've got a guy coming through the gap here. So you can see how the energy shield has helped, because this guy, I believe he had Orkans or something. So let's see if we can move around here and try to corner shoot him. Roast him up. Yeah, so he does have a death button. So I'm going to move into this gap area, get this beacon, and maybe move down below. Unless I have a teammate here. Oh no, wait. They managed to get it. That's good. That way I can focus on these players. Got to be careful of that Fury with Trebs back there, though. I'm trying to corner shoot here as much as possible, because this is a Galahad, I believe, and he does have a counter to what I'm running. So I think he's got Tarans and Magnums. Let's see if I can try roast him up. And then there's this guy here who has a Lancelot, I believe. Trying to see if I can sneak up on this guy. I wonder if I can fire over. I don't think I can fire over here. That's one reason why I actually prefer the Fury. But let's see if we can try take down this Lancelot, because he's focused on my teammate. I'm doing a decent amount of damage to him. I have a counter to this guy here too, because he's got Orkans and Pinatas, and he can't. He has to still break through my shield, so that's going to take him a while to do. I'm actually still hitting him too, even though he's behind there. Oh, gotta run for this guy. This guy's he's got the plasma. See if we can take him out. There we go. This guy got to be careful. You don't want to get too close to him, because otherwise he's going to bypass my energy shield. And let's move down below here and see if we can take out this player. Look around me just in case. Gotta be aware of what I'm dealing with here. What is this guy? Ooh, this guy's actually very close. Maybe I don't want to go there just yet. Let me deal with this guy. Okay, so they have that guy's a Lancelot with, it looks like he's got actually Orkans. Yeah, I think he has Orkans. So let me move around here and see if I can take out this player here. Help out my teammate. Gotta empty my Ember, because I've only got one, and I've really gotta make sure that when I hit with the Ember fully loaded up. Trying to corner shoot. We've got another Carnage here. Maybe we should stick together. Oh, this Fury walked out into the open here, and we had 3 guys waiting behind this building. Yeah, I'm trying to. I could have actually taken that Lancelot with the Ancile and Orkans out too. So 1 million damage, and a lot of that was actually done with that Carnage. So you can see how well it works on a smaller map. You have to really use cover. If you take a look at the game that I was in on Canyon map, when it's wide open and you have a lot of plasma and energy weapons around you, that Carnage will go down very quickly. But this game sort of highlights the strength of the Carnage. So let's take a look at it once again. I have level 12, the Ember and the Ancile. This is not Mark II, just so that you guys have that as a reference. So if it was Mark II, it would be doing 20% more damage, and the shield would have also been stronger as well as the Carnage shield. So that would have been pretty durable, but again, you are very vulnerable to the plasma and energy weapons. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and until the next video, I'll catch you guys later.